got the ass down here. And this is the Scout Trader Live, but I'm just coming at you with a quick video. It's myfundedfutures.com. It's up here. I forgot. So they're running a little, a little, like a new plan, I guess. I never done a vid on them. I haven't really done many vids. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, quick disclaimer: it's not financial advice. I'm just doing a review. We'll consult some sort of financial advisor for any of that bullshit. And thank you very much for joining. And if you do like, subscribe, comment, yada yada yada. Anyways, I am not an affiliate of this, so I have no stake in the game. I'm just bringing you an honest review. I'm gonna buy one of these little builder plans. If you want to follow on that, I'll probably drop a couple shorts wherever the fucking shorts are. But yeah. So I do these things, and I think this market really. I mean, these guys have always been. It seems like to be a better option to the other options available. Sorry for the ambiance in the back. It's just it is what it is. But and no, my lights are not the fuck out. They're just turned off right at the moment. But these guys right here, I've never really heard bad things. I don't know, but I know that the industry as a whole is kind of there's a big, um, you know, a big clutter of fuckery, I guess you would say. But I mean, really, what it is like they are who they are. It's a prop firm, so I'm sure anybody who's here has probably either thought about it or know what the prop industry is. It's essentially a demo account where you're going to do it a simple evaluation trade firm capital, sim capital, so it's a demo account, withdraw real profit. So that's and the thing about it is most people don't make it. So I mean, don't have the highest hopes, but I mean, economies of scale will work, but again, most people dump and run. So essentially they pop $75 in here, and that actually is a pretty good deal right there. $75. It's on this one. They're the max drawdown. It differentiates between the price, so it'll be 75 for this one, and it'll be 91 for this one. And then this pro is. They're all about the roughly, I think the same. I believe one of these fastest way out, two created to be the simplest pathway. Again, they're they have different product lines, and these are them. And I think they stick at just that 50. I mean, just don't. Yeah. So they stick at those two. They got Quant, which is really cool. They got. Are they actually allowed to do Trading View? Oh shit. And then Trado because I thought the top step X or what. I never heard of Deep Dom or Deep Chart. Again, I've been out of it for a minute, but I've traded on Trading View and Quant. I actually like Quant. Quant was pretty cool. I used to love NinjaTrader. That's why I got into it. I thought it was cool, little charting, programming. You know what I mean? But anyway, long story longer, as I always say. Yeah, don't mind my hood. I don't know. Salt life, buddy. And anywho, get back at it here. Is that they all are the 50Ks. They all have different, obviously, entry levels. It's a low cost. It's a low barrier to entry for futures market because you can't actually trade much or anything with that because there's something called margins. So it's a kind of a low cost, put your skin in the game type thing. I think they honestly should all be $1. They're demos, man. I mean, you can trade a demo. You know what I mean? You're not going to get paid out on a demo, but it'll teach you a little bit about trading. If you're new to trading, then obviously, you're going to blow some money on it. But anything, the best college education, is going to cost you too much. So, but these guys are pretty good as far as I know. I've traded one of their challenges and I blew it. So again, take it with a grain of salt. They are who they are. I know the industry as a whole is kind of doing a compression or it's they're weeding out the wheat from the chaff, and essentially, you're left with a few standing. You know what I mean? Top Step's going to be there. Apex is kind of all over the place and wonky. They're doing a 90% if you want to go over there. I'm not affiliates of any of these fucking people because they don't really want me. I'm not really an influencer. You know what I mean? I'm just here doing a cheesy review. So, anyways, that's my review. I mean, do you get paid by them? I know there was another guy on YouTube that was getting paid out, and then he really liked the idea that they were 48 hours to pay out. So that is cool. I do plan on doing that. Taking the builder plan right here and giving her my best college try. Which again, you know what I mean. If I go by my numbers, it's about 3.5%, 3.5% to pass the pay, and that's where I kind of lied. You know what I mean? So, not that I'm lying. It's just where the numbers kind of did it. But I did a test from like all the data that I can compile from the beginning of me trading to the end of me trading. If I went to the end of me trading, it would be a lot higher pass rate, probably a higher. Yeah, that's when I got paid was at the end, so it was a higher pay rate too. So it was like probably past five got paid on one, past a couple got paid on another one. You know what I mean? So again, it's all relative to the size of your steeple. Name that so name that band. But anyways, or the song of the band. Anyways, in the comments. And anyways, not that anybody's gonna do that, whatever. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is like this industry is kind of getting, I think, like squeezed. Essentially, it's like a big squeeze. So, a quick drink break. Anyways, so again, take it while you can. I mean, I've never heard anything bad about my funded futures, but again, I haven't gotten a payout from them, so I can't speak much on it. So why am I doing a review? Because I have traded them before, and I've seen others. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing a review for because they used to have a sister company, I believe, My Funded FX, and I did a review on them back in the day. That channel no longer exists. But what I'm trying to say here is I haven't paid, but it was just Top Step and Apex. That was it. But that was in Apex's better day. Well, it was right around the time when that whole entire debacle came out. If you know what the debacle is, then you know what I'm talking about. It's essentially just, whatever. They DCA'd and they went ape shit. And they probably lost a lot of money. But I know that a lot of these firms are going out. These guys don't seem to be going anywhere. Again, I have not traded them much. I did take one challenge, and I blew it. So again, this is kind of like an economy of scale. You got to do many in order to get one, and then the one pays, and it'll wash the other ones, and then rinse and repeat. You try to hold that one for as long as possible. I'm not saying what they consider to be like churning. But what I'm trying to say is like you try to hold as long as possible, keep the profits, make sure you pay yourself, then buy another one. You know what I mean? And then kind of start funding your own accounts. Or you can just fund your own accounts if you ever went to, many of the different firms out there, like Ninja Traders, one of them. You know what I mean? You can just fund your own account. There's also my funded, It's I got an account with them plus 500, and again, that's the caveat to like trading your real money compared to these guys is like it might be a better caveat because you can get paid whenever you want over there. But again, there's like $100 minimum to withdraw your money. You're got a minimum of like $500 or like $100, but you can't trade anything with $100. So it makes no real sense. At the end of the day, $75 is not bad if you wanted to, get your feet wet and see what's good and see if it is any good. I've only heard good things about them. I will trade them. I'm going to buy one of these right here, the Builder, and you can just use that code. Obviously, I don't have an affiliate code or anything like that. So, but I do have I think I got a link somewhere. Anyways, but you can go to the scalptraderlive.com and I'll give you a newsletter and a bunch of freebies, anything that I can get my hands on to give back to you guys. And I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for coming by. If you did come by, even for 1 minute, 1 second, or anything like that, I really do appreciate it. I know it's a dark video, pun intended. But again, like, subscribe, all that good noise. And, I love you if you were here for a minute, a second, you got any value, or if you got none. I'm not a judgy mofo. So anyways, thanks for stopping in. Have a great day or a great evening or whatever it is. And again, I will be dropping a few shorts and I'll try to stream some when I can. And if I cannot, then I'll just drop a bunch of shorts, maybe a couple of trading videos and see if I can get to a payday. If I do, you guys got to pay me. They do. My funded future, excuse me, not my funded FX. But again, pretty low price, $75 right now. All right. Peace out, Cub Scouts.